Predictions. Everyone, let me know your predictions in chat. Let me know your predictions. My God. And we're up to date, all right? We're up to date. Before anyone asks, we're up to date. The bracelet is not going on. What's up, Cushy? How you doing? Ashley, welcome. If Ashley will win the championship, as a Brit, I want anyone except Lando to win. Lando. What's up, Cushy? Are they starting in the pit, actually? The bottom four, yes. Stroll, Hamilton, Gasly, Colapinto, all pit lane starts. It looks like YouTube is on. Is TikTok working? TikTok, are you typing in chat? I'm going to write a test message. I don't think it is, but that's okay. Life isn't fair sometimes. Oscar, Lando, Max. Huge race from Max then. Am I sure I'm live? Yes. Yes. Right, the intro is playing. When the race starts and when the procedure starts, I'm going to call out what I'm looking at so that you guys can follow along and sync up your broadcast in order to watch together. Does that all make sense? So we can react together and all that fun stuff. Hello, and hello, Samuel. How you doing? I also can't wait. This means at the moment we are live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. So those of you on various platforms, TikTok, like the stream. It would be awesome to get 10K likes before the race starts. YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. Twitch, make sure you're followed. And if you guys want to jump between platforms to see which one you prefer, absolutely feel free. Even being poll, you has the scared. I'm also contagious of the scared. Broadcast is on. I'm listening to Crofty, unfortunately. I also got a comment saying that I would make a good Crofty. Do we want an Australian biased Crofty, anyone? PS, Twitch is the best one. Agreed. Lando got a DNF in either quali or actual race. That is a big call. Anyone else have some bold predictions? I'm trying to think of my own. My prediction at the moment is Oscar Piastri wins the sprint race. That's my prediction. I'll be your Crofty. If you're watching through me, I'll do my best to describe what's happening. If you're watching with me, I look forward to watching with you. Thank you for the likes on TikTok. I appreciate it. You're also living a Crofty. Yeah, Alex Jax is the main race. That's rough. Right. I'm going to describe what I see so that you guys can sync up nice and early. We're on P19 switch, 18 and 17. I'm going to call out when the switches are. Switch, 15 and 16. My prediction, Sonoda will either do really good or really shit. No in between.
You just
switch.
Got a cheeky new follow, fella.
Cam the Spy, thank you for the follow. You guys have been so sweet with the follows. Yes. I'm up to date. Oh, they can hear F1 on TikTok. Thank you. Appreciate. 5th and 6th is showing now. I'll tell you when it switches to 4th and 3rd. Switch. We're looking at Lando and Alonso. Dude, Alonso's always finding a way to sneak up. Thank you for letting me know. Switch. P1, baby. Oscar Piastri's in P1. This countdown at the top. Sorry, on the bottom there, we'll show you the laps. TikTok, it's literally just above my head. Links me up. Sweet. Anyone else got some concerns about linking up? The weather looks nice. I really want to go to Qatar Grand Prix. Who's been or wants to go? It's quite close. I think it's like an 8-hour flight from me. I'd fancy going. First time, kind of nervous. Brand new hards. Wow. Ad. Good thing there's an ad now.
You just got a cheeky new
and
follow,
not when
fella.
the race start is happening. You have a heart in your mouth. I'm like scared. Me too. Me as well. Why have we got pit stop history? Why have we got tire history? They're starting on the hards. Lando on the hards. This is almost screaming a Race to turn one between Oscar and George. I'm not sure what the odds of Lando or anyone on hards catching, because naturally the launch is a lot slower. They're all on mediums. Brother, one job. Mediums. The top two are on mediums. That's what the graphic says. Yeah, mediums as well for Lando. Okay, don't trust the graphic. Oh, maybe it's the tire set on the right? When does it start? Right now. The formation lap is happening as we speak. Hello, Kai. Welcome. Everyone's on mediums except for Antonelli, right? That's what they're saying? Last sprint with DRS. Yes, you're so right. That's so sad. Some people are going to be happy. Some people aren't. I'm gone. I've legged it. You're going to make me choke. I hope they update those. Right. Don't throw up everywhere. One rule. I don't like vomit. Don't throw up or shit yourself, all right? That's the one rule here. I know you're nervous. If you're anything like me, you're quaking in your boots. But no vomit. This boring regulation area is done, thank God. Next year is going to be very interesting as well, Drippy. Someone needs to make an edit with that sound going into one. They do. No code greens. No code greens. No code browns. Right, make yourself comfortable. Oscar Piastri's coming around the final corner, followed by George, followed by Lando, followed by Nando. Nando. I will describe what I'm looking at as they're lining up, and I'll count down the lights. If I don't read chat on the first lap, I apologize, but we will catch up. Heartbeat is rising? It is. There's no faking that thing either. If TikTok, you don't know what I'm talking about, on Twitch and YouTube, I have a heart rate monitor. You just got a cheeky new follow, it's currently at 91. Cal, thank you for the follow. Change lap counter, thank you. We're going to start on lap 1. It is not started yet, but this is so I don't have to do it when the race starts. If my heart rate is 100, can you imagine theirs? Oscar's lined up. George is lining up. Stopped. Crowd shot. Oh my gosh. We're looking at the Alpines now. Heart rate is 101. Stop. Lando's in his spot. He's facing forward. He's on mediums. Everyone's coming into the pit lane. Wow. All right, don't trust the tire data. We've got the last car lining up. And stopped. Here we go. Oh, shit. Green flag's being waved. What are we waiting for? Why are we waiting? What's taking so long? Where are the lights? Where are the lights? 1, here we go. 3, 4, 5 red lights. Time to lock in. It's lights out and away we go. Please, Oscar, get a good start. Good lad. Lando's got a decent start. He might be up into P2. George covers Lando's off. Nearly hits him. Yuki's P4. Alonso P5. Max P6. Oscar retains the lead, though. Let's go. That's what we wanted. Alonso's in trouble. We're all right. Yuki's going to let Max through now. This is going to be the easiest overtake of his life. Good lad. This is exactly what we said would happen with Max and Yuki. Max up to P4. Lando stays P3. Oscar stays P1. Kimmy's kind of fallen down the order, but now it's time to check out. Now it's time to go. Come on! That's the start we wanted. We've still got a cars gap in between George and Lando. And Lando, best case scenario, is going to be chased down by Max and have a bit of battling there. Because at the end of the day, Max needs to outscore Lando this week if he wants any fighting chance. If Lando stays in front, he needs to outscore Max by 1 point in the Grand Prix. Max is looking very twitchy, though. Good start. Ideal start. Now settle into a groove, Oscar. Settle into some sort of groove. It's 99 elf. Okay, now. Right, lap 1 is completed. We're starting lap 2. Max is chasing down Lando. This is going to test Lando a lot. I'm excited. I hope that we see some sort of battling between them, and Max has got the pace. He looked very close, though. He's 6/10 behind, half a second behind. Stay there. There's a man in the woods, chat, and he sees Lando in his sights. No DRS from Russell to Piastri. No DRS from Norris to Russell. There is DRS from Verstappen to Norris. Leclerc's had an absolute stinker. Come on, Max. Stay close, mate. Stay close. Oh, Lando fans, this is heart in your mouth stuff. How much are you trusting your driver? What's the faith like? Is he staying close? We got a leaders graphic. 8/10, 6/10. Stay there, mate. Stay there. We want some sort of action between these two. Come on, Max. Where are we? 8/10. 8/10 is the gap. 7.5/10 is the gap. This is close enough for DRS. He's got it this lap. Nail biting stuff. Nail bite. Edge of your seat stuff. Come on, Max. What's the gap? 6/10. Is this close enough? Lap 3 has just started. 6/10. How close are we? Is he going to have a look? Oh, no, that scared me more than it scared Lando. That's why I'm not the Formula 1 driver and he is. All right, 6/10 is not close enough. He's probably going to have to be within half a second out of the final corner to make a move. That gave me like a sharp pain everywhere. Russell is keeping up with Piastri as well. Where's McLaren's pace? They're not looking as dominant as I thought they would be. 1.3 Russell to Piastri. We need Russell to stay away. Norris outside of DRS from Russell, which is important. McLaren notoriously have more downforce as well. So on the straights, Max should be better. It's the corners where McLaren are excelling, especially corner exits. What's happened with Leclerc? Ooh, little excursion in the gravel. Oh, lucky. Lando can't win the title in this, no. Russell doesn't have DRS. Verstappen does. Verstappen, 7/10. 6/10. Come on, have a look. Of course we'll have a look. It's Max Verstappen. We'll have a look. Norris got DRS. Never mind. That is crucial for him. Crucial for Norris. Max is a hunter, man. I think this is where he thrives. Max loves to be out in front, but I think we really see Max's strength when he's following and he's chasing. Because in my mind, Max Verstappen is the kind of person to say there's 16 laps left. I'm not finishing this race behind him. Go back to Baku 2 years ago, where Perez beat him in the sprint and the Grand Prix. I think that's correct. He finished that race and said to himself, he is never going to beat me ever again. Norris is being dropped. Max is sticking to him like a burnt victim. Not ideal from Max. Hopefully he can still keep up. He's losing time during the corners. McLaren's so quick through the corners. He just needs a good last corner exit. As the next go-kart racer stopped, because unfortunately not rich enough, hunting is so much more fun than leading. I completely agree. Lando still has DRS. Lap 5 has just started. Could this be a 3-car fight for P2 if Lando can close in on George and George doesn't get DRS? Crucially, George can't get DRS for Oscar's sprint race hopes. Hopefully when Max retires, he makes everything more accessible for everyone. Oh my God, Yuki with a start of dreams. It's such a shame. He's kind of all over the gap, but it's a shame that Max is in a championship fight because that was a really good start. Has he been dropped now? No, he's low-key keeping up with Max. They must have offered him a bonus or something if he gets Max this championship. Oh. Okay, George and Lando. Knowing you're alongside Yuki that he's going to yield. Yes, please. Can we give a round of applause to Yuki for that race start? That was perfection. That would have been exactly what Mr. McKee said. Lando's out of DRS now. He could not keep up this lap. Max is still there, though. That Yuki start is exactly what we said before the stream he should do, and he's done it to perfection. Norris has been dropped by 0.4. Verstappen is hanging on by the skin of his teeth. We really need these guys to battle. We need some sort of pressure from Verstappen to Russell. Everyone's on mediums, by the way. No hard runners. Still a lot of racing. You never know. We don't want a safety car. Russell seems to have made a mistake. He's lost 0.3. 0.4 in one corner. Oh, Max. Oh. Verstappen is dancing on that DRS time. 1.013. Come on, Max. Cal, Kate, thank you for the follow. He's so close. He's dancing on that line. Can the tires keep up? He got it. He got it by half a tenth. Oh my God, 2 1,000s out of the final corner. Talk about margins. Good job, Max. Good boy. Man, that's close. That was so crucial because one lap out of DRS and you'll end up like George half a second behind or Norris half a second behind. So Noda's keeping up as well while Max has DRS. This is a very impressive race. Fair enough. Real crucial info there from Red Bull. Thank you. Right, if everything finishes as is, Lando needs to outscore Piastri by 4 points in the Grand Prix and Verstappen by 1 if it finishes as is. To win the championship, that is. 1.8 now, Russell to Piastri. Good. That lead is just extending. That's what we want. Let's go, baby. Max has been dropped now. The dream is dead. It's over. Antonelli catching Alonso. Hamilton 2 seconds off behind Stroll. Hamilton. He's just not happy. He can't wait for the season to be over, but he's also not looking forward to next year. Charles Leclerc, not quite on Ollie. Good boy. Ollie's going to take one of their seats in the next couple of years, I reckon. Verstappen is losing Norris to the dreaded distance. Goodbye. Yeah, I mean, the race start was fun, but it's kind of fanned out, hasn't it? I'm constantly jumping, not only bouncing. Red Bull gives you wings. Bro's driving a bouncy castle. Has showing Ferrari who the Vita team is. Could he get a technical flag for that? Max? Oh, bouncing around? No. I thought you were going to say radio. No, I don't think so. If anything, it'll be pulled up in scrutineering after the race. But that's only if the car's too low. Carlos? Whoa! We have a banana peel on the track. That's very strange. That's like a piece of the floor. Williams can't catch a break. That looks like a piece of the floor. Right, lap 9. Carlos's floor is falling apart. Piastri has the biggest gap out of anyone, except for Alonso to Tsunoda. Alonso can't keep up with Tsunoda? Buddy Williams racing, man. Same story every single time. We are just under halfway through. They're still racing, and also there's tire concerns. Pirelli found out that because of the gravel and because of how abrasive the curbs are, tires are being ripped up. That Coda sprint will always be remembered. I'm glad nothing like that is happening today. Excuse me. 2 seconds now, Piastri to Russell. Go on. 2 seconds, Norris to Russell. Go on. 2 seconds, Verstappen to Norris. God damn it. Banana Leclerc's on track for real. I've never looked so good. Lap 10 is starting, ladies and gents. That means that 10 of 19 is underway. You think Verstappen will make a few changes to the car? Yes. Yeah. Parc Ferme opens after the sprint race. And we've seen before, he's gone into the sprint not comfortable and then got pole. So I don't count it out. Interesting camera choice from Norris. Hamilton just gained massively on 8th. Huge. Oh, sorry, 18th. Massive. All right, this is... I want Verstappen ahead of Norris, but it doesn't look like it's going to finish that way. I'm back to calm. Piastri's looking really in control, which is good. I don't want to jinx it. I'm not jinxing anything, but it's encouraging to see. The Ferrari drop-off needs to be studied. They need a full reset. Red Bull were going. Remember when Red Bull were like, we just won a couple championships, but we need a full reset. And look where Max is still. It's possible. Piastri to gain 13 points on Lando this weekend, please. I hope so. I hope it's more than that. I hope it's... What's 8 plus 25? I hope it's that. Who's got a warning? We move in silence. Agreed. That's me right now. 1.8 to Russell, 2 seconds to Norris, 2.8 to Verstappen. Bro's not happy. At least Verstappen's not going to lose a position because Tsunoda won't overtake him. Up 11. It's Hamill over. At least the weather is nice. Oh dear. Is he still slower than Stroll? He's only fractionally faster than Stroll. Starting to see Dag on other cars. What? Not yourself? We need Russell to stay P2. He's the greatest wild card we've got at the moment. Oh, big mistake from Leclerc there. Lawson's going to be up his gearbox. Lawson around the outside. Get out of his way. It's Liam Lawson, and he's kept the position. You have to give that up, mate. Leclerc looks like he's about to fall down the order like a fat kid on a seesaw. He doesn't look comfy at all. Let him get forced off. He wasn't far enough ahead at going into the apex, I think. Looking at the FIA. Black and white for Tsunoda. Yeah. Give back the position. Very fair. I think so. I think it's a fair call. Oscar with the fastest lap at the moment as well. The only driver in proper clean air. Yeah, Charles is in a shit sandwich right now. Is he going to do it? He should do it. Don't be silly. He is. Good boy. Ocon hasn't got him. Good boy. He's given the spot back. Try again. Just wait for another Leclerc mistake. Did we nearly see an overtake? Wow. happened with Leclerc? Was he too wide? Yeah, too wide. Went through the gravel. Ugh. Let's have a look. Yeah, he wasn't ahead at the apex. He wasn't making that corner anyway. That's fair. Yuki, 5 seconds? Yuki, too many track limits. You naughty, naughty boy. Still got 4.5 hours to stay up. Thank God there's F1. And F2. And F1 Academy. No, not F1 Academy. F1 Academy? No, not F1 Academy. Just F2. Who's gone off? Was that Signs? Kimi. F1 Academy is done. Kimi. 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 Kimi pass Alonso. Me too, Logi. It was Fernando that went off. Rookie move. Ugh, you got to be so careful the gravel doesn't get you as well. Do you remember earlier in the year, was it Netherlands? Hadjar ran through gravel that was in the air and basically broke his finger. He needed a band-aid. He really hurt himself. Sonoda, 5 seconds penalty. Bam. That puts him down to P8, P7 potentially. You were doing so good. Lap 14 has just started and our GOAT is leading. What are we saying? Consistent lap times consistently with the 3 drivers behind him. They're split by 8/100ths of a second in terms of lap time. If you can't catch a break, just stay on the track. I know it's difficult, but stay on the track. It's difficult for me because I'm not paid to do that. Who's pitting? Stroll. All right, we have a pit stop. Get up and about. Stroll on the live feed as well, minus Aura. That's so embarrassing. Yuki. Ugh, it's fine margins. Do you think Stroll is doing this for like as a practice session, tire data almost? Or do we think they were actually concerned about the tires? Norris is closing in on Russell. Right, Russell, you didn't do it last week. I tell you what we need this week. I will keep P2 at any cost. Listen? What am I listening? Lap 15. Oh. Why would you start him on those tires then? What the fuck? Why would you start on those tires? It makes no sense. Maybe he didn't have others. Oh, well, good data. Is Norris going to catch Russell? Come on, Russell. Everyone put on your Mercedes shirts. Can't deal with Ferrari anymore? I'm not shocked. Right, crucially, this race, if it finishes as is, Verstappen is outscored by 1 point. That's one of the 2 Norris needs to leave the weekend champion. However, Piastri is outscoring Norris by 2 points, which means in the Grand Prix, Norris needs to outscore him by 4 points in order to make him no longer in contention. They must have, They mustn't have had the... Fucking hell, Aston. I don't know what they're thinking. Lap 16 is starting. 2 seconds from Piastri to Russell, 1.5 from Russell to Norris, 3.5 from Norris to Verstappen. The dream was there for a bit, but it's well and truly dead. We need
You just got
to
a cheeky
hope
new
there's
follow,
some
fella.
battling between Russell and Norris. If... Uh-oh. Mishy, thank you for the follow. No Piastri crash. He's feeling vibrations. Right. There's still a bit of racing left. Just still a bit of racing left. Bit of clarity on the situation would be nice, though. Piastri just said that he feels vibrations. Do we think that after the race there could be investigations for track limits as well? Do you reckon it's code words? I bloody hope so. Vibrations, pull over. Pull over. Still, gap is staying steady. Norris isn't gaining on George as much as we thought. Stroll fastest lap. It's code. What? It's code, right, guys? Code. It's code, right, guys? Right, guys? It's code. No, James, the Kahoot is tomorrow. The Kahoot is tomorrow. How's my heart rate so low? You know why? I'm chill AF, baby. I'm chill AF. I'm not the most chill person in the world, but you better hope the most chill person doesn't die. We chillin'. Antonelli track limits. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get my heart rate down to as low as possible so you guys can see this. Kimmy, be a good boy. No pressure. You got 5 seconds behind and a 5-second penalty in front. Just make it to the end. Hamilton is Hamil slow right now. The heli. 2.5 and then 2 seconds, Russell to Norris. It looks like it might finish this way. 18, lap 18. 2 more laps till safety. 2 more laps till we can breathe. Oscar looks planted, and I hope that if there's some setup tweaks, it only makes him faster. He said when he got sprint pole that there's still time to find, and my God, I hope there is this afternoon. Lewis Midfieldson. So let's make it where you finish in the sprint is where you start the race. I agree. Manu. Ollie? That's not the fastest way around the track. That must be so scary. Martin, shut up. He's made up a second on Russell, and Martin's talking about how he's not looking like himself. Give the guy some credit. Oh, Gasly and Colapinto are coming in. That must be to scrub a set for quali or something. It must be to scrub a set, to put a heat cycle through a set. This is not a strategy. Do it for the race or for quali. If you didn't know, the integrity, this is my understanding of tires. The integrity of the tires, if it already goes through a heat cycle, they become stronger. Think about when you heat up metal and you put it in cold water, it reinforces it. It makes it stronger. I think that's what happens with the tires. Final lap, baby. We've got a minute and a half until we can finally breathe. Shout out to Melbourne. Let's go. I don't understand the commentators are literally putting personal best and they're saying he seems off. Literally. This is why I try not to listen to them. And if you guys are using me as your commentator, you're not going to hear that shit from me. He's doing exceptionally well. And it looks as though it's going to finish this way. Norris. Is Norris on track limit warnings? How many? That's good. Race engineer is letting me know that track limits are a thing. Made like Tom and cruised. I think there might be investigations after the race. You never know. Think about Austria. There's always investigations after the race. Some drivers find out they've been upgraded to the podium on the private jet plane home. Kemi's a commentator. I'll be cancelled within a day. Deep breath, ladies and gents. Deep breath. It's a sprint win and it's a step in the right direction. Oscar Piastri now needs to be outscored by 4 points in the Grand Prix in order to be out of contention. Come on! That's the best he could do, and he's done it. 2 more sessions. The dream is still there. Antonelli goes up to P5. Verstappen, crucially though, if he's outscored by a single point in the Grand Prix, he's out of contention. In other words, finish in front of Lando. Come on. Come on. That is 3 sprint wins in a row for Piastri in Qatar. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. What a drive. Clinical. Amazing. Yes, son. Yes. Get the Aussie flag out. Right, Piastri, Russell, Norris. Don't show the McLaren garage. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We can cross our fingers. The no bracelet has done well. Have we got Oscar back is my question. Have we got Oscar back? All Oscar can do is the best that he can, right? In terms of Norris finishing P3, that's exactly what he needs to do in order to claim the championship. P3 tomorrow, P3 in Abu Dhabi, and he's champion. Don't forget that. We haven't celebrated for a win in what feels like a long time. Can't wait to say I have the happies again in a comment and rage bait some Ferrari fans. One or 2 more laps. All right, so they're saying the mediums is about 21 laps. Right, later today we have qualifying. Make sure you are back for that. Q1, Q2, Q3. We're going to see who starts tomorrow's Grand Prix from pole position. That starts an hour before qualifying. Antonelli under investigation. Kimi might... oh, it's changed. The timing board's already changed. Yuki finishes P5, Antonelli P6. Interesting. At the moment, that does mean that Oscar is fastest in free practice, fastest in sprint quali, fastest in the Grand Prix. Kimi got a 5-second. Wow, that's late. Very late. How many hours till quali? It starts at... I'll put a timer on the screen. I don't think it's a bug. He's got a pen. It starts at 6 p.m. Which is... Good boy, Oscar. I want to see if people are celebrating. There we go. 3 hours and 25 minutes. Any celebrations? We're not sure. We may never know. Rate the race, rate the sprint race chat 1 through 10. What did you think? Is it a W? Is it an L? I see that as a massive W. In terms of the racing itself, big fat L. There was no action. I don't think we saw a single overtake that was real. We saw Max on Yuki, but that was him giving up the place. We saw Lawson on Leclerc, which was off track, and then Leclerc on Lawson, which was just giving the place back. 5 mid, 3 out of 10. 10? I like that. 10 just because Oscar got the dub. Massive L for the results. 2 out of 10. The Mr. Beast sticker. That's what did it for him. If Kimi couldn't get through 19 laps without track limits, mate, he's got a whole Grand Prix, 56 laps coming. Rough. Why don't they weigh 4 people at a time, get them all on the scales, and then divide it by 4? Right, where are these interviews at? Give us the interviews. I wish they'd still publish the weights. Don't you think that'd be cool? Albon looks permanently annoyed, doesn't he? Why not all at the same time? Divide by 20. That's what I'm saying. 2.5 because of Yuki. Yuki gets told that he's 85 kilos. He's like, dude, I weigh 50. Tell me I gained 22 kilos from that race? 25 kilos from that race? Come on! Sorry, that was loud. You're going to miss the neon green team. Oh, yeah, I'm not. Interviews as a group. Yay, let's go. Welcome back, Oscar. There's a wide Monaco in the desert. Yeah, I agree, Olivia. I agree. Oscar should have been in MotoGP. Changed my mind. What time is it where I am? 2:38 p.m. I look like a proud father. It's because I am. I'd say that because he's younger than me. I would have been 2 when he was born, though. You can't tell me George doesn't get his eyebrows done, by the way. Yes, that's right, Em. I miss this feeling. Yeah, put them all on bikes for Qatar. Could you imagine? Formula 1 bike edition, not MotoGP. GG, Vic. Fitz right into Toy Story. Josh drinks a lot of lattes. He has an eyebrow tech for sure. Wait, what? Is that mind games? Max isn't gonna like that. The interviewer was asking about Max, and Lando said that he'd never saw him, as if he didn't try one up his inside. That's mind games. Come on. That's encouraging. That is very encouraging. Right, that is the sprint race done. Interviews are done. Podium is set. I guess everything's set now. There's 50 more points up for grabs. That means, Novak Djokovic, I saw him doing yoga with some people in Qatar. That's sick. There's 50 points left in the whole season. That means if Lando leaves Qatar 26 or more points ahead of Oscar or Max or both, they are out of contention. If Oscar and Max are 25 points or less from Lando, they are still in contention. Let's fucking go. There's not much more that could have gone right so far this weekend, so enjoy it. Soak it in. Thank you for choosing to spend the sprint race here, and I hope you come back for quali later. We are going to start the stream with memes. We're going to get into post-sprint race watch-alongs in terms of what everyone thought and the F1 videos that come out, and then we're going to watch quali. So I'm looking forward to it. Len needs to outscore Oscar by 4. Yes. He needs to outscore Oscar by 4 and Max by 1. Remember that. Oscar, outscore by 4. Max, outscore by 1. He needs to outscore Max by Max's number. He needs to outscore Oscar by his own number. I will start streaming an hour before qualifying starts. If you don't want to miss it, join the Discord. This is only going in Twitch chat, but YouTube and TikTok, you guys can also find it in my bio. Join that. I post in there when I go live. So you won't miss it. And I look forward to having you guys back. As soon as I hit stream, let's go, because it's time to lock in. If you haven't seen the intro, come nice and early. Come within the first 2.5 minutes and you get to see the intro. Red Bull have failed Max. They might have. They might have just. However, I think throughout the season, we've seen Max Verstappen go into a sprint race and not look all that comfortable, and then come out of the sprint race, go into quality in the Grand Prix, and they've sorted it out. And he just manages. He just always gets it done. So we'll see. I don't think we'll know until the first 10 laps of the Grand Prix. Because, he could stick the car on pole and it's still not quick for the race. What is the maths now on eliminating Max? 1 point. 1 point. Right now, Max is 25 points away from Lando. So Lando needs to outscore him by 1 point. Open lobbies? No. We're going to be ending stream because I need to get some clips out. So if you guys aren't following me on my socials, socials, there's also a giveaway happening on my Instagram for a Lewis Hamilton hat if you guys are interested. Make sure you go over there. It's on my story. It's also a pinned video. That winner is announced in a week. And I've also got 2 more giveaways, one for Abu Dhabi, one post Abu Dhabi, to keep everything rolling. Pardon, 1 point? Yes, Lando, basically, the way I like to think about it, between Lando and Max, Lando needs to finish in front of Max if he wants to knock him out. Max needs to finish ahead of Lando if he wants to stay in contention. Whereas with Oscar, he needs to outscore him by 4 points. Even on points into Abu Dhabi, you need inject it. You guys got heaps of time to make memes because we're going to be hitting up the memes when we get back. But this is where the stream ends. So YouTube, I'm going to say bye to you first. If you want to keep watching, come on over to Twitch. Thank you guys for choosing to watch over there. I appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you for the Grand Prix and for qualifying as well. We're going to continue over on Twitch and TikTok. And play some copyright music, which is why I have to leave you now. But Rudd, Archie, M, Samuel, Anth, thank you guys. Botrix, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I'll see you guys in literally 2 hours. Right, YouTube is gone, and we haven't fluffed the basket, so we can play some copyright free